everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing my England haul. So if you didn't know, which I would be quite surprised if you didn't since I've been talking about it so much, but the past week and a half I have been away in London, England, visiting my sister. We were just traveling around, seeing all the sights. We went to Paris for a day. It was just a really great trip. I had such an amazing time, and I figured I would show you guys what I got while I was away. So the first part of this haul is going to be all the books that I got, because I know some of you are only going to be interested in that, and then the second part is going to be the souvenirs that I got, and then the third part will be clothing. And some of the souvenirs and the clothing are bookish, so if you do stay tuned for the whole video, you might enjoy it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to just get right to it because I have a lot to talk about, and last time I tried filming this it was half an hour, so we're just gonna get cracking. And just one more thing before I get started, if you were interested in seeing some of the things that I did on my trip, I do have a video montage that is up. I will link it down below if you are interested in watching that, and I'm thinking of making like a Flickr or something so then I can share my pictures with you. I don't really know. So starting off with the books, the first little kind of book thing that I got is this little book right here. I got this at the Globe Theatre, which is Shakespeare's theatre, which was so awesome. We went there and we saw As You Like It, and it was such an amazing performance, and it was my first Shakespeare play that I've actually seen performed, and I love Shakespeare, so I was just in my little nerdy heaven. But this is just Shakespeare the Bard's Guide to Abuses and Affronts, so it has just Shakespearean insults, and I just think it's so funny. I love Shakespearean insults, so maybe I'll just walk around with this and just insult people Shakespeare style. I want to try and find my favorite one. Yep, this is my favorite, and it is Thou Misshapen Dick, and it is from Henry VI, Part 3. I think it's the 6th. I could be wrong about that. Roman numerals are hard. But yeah, I think that one's just so funny. All of these are really funny. There's one that's like, get thee to a nunnery. Like, I just really think things like this are fun, so yeah. The next book that I got is another Shakespeare thing, and that is A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is my favorite Shakespeare play that I have read so far. I have a bunch of favorites, but I think this one will remain my all-time favorite. I just really enjoy it. So I got this at Stratford-upon-Avon at Shakespeare's birthplace. My sisters and I, they had like a 3 for £15 deal or something like that, I think. So we all picked one up, and I decided to get this one. It's just a little collector's edition, and it has like gold edges, which is really, I don't know, it just fell out of it, but which is really nice, and it's just nice, like it's kind of Bible paper. It has like pictures in it. I don't know, I just think it's nice. It's a cool book. It seems like an old book, and I enjoy it. The next book that I got is another kind of nerdy book, and that is The Songs of Innocence and of Experience by William Blake. William Blake is one of the Romantics, and he is one of my favorite poets. I just really enjoy his work. I study it a lot in school, and everything of his that I've read I really like. I love the fact that it has like these pictures that go with it, so I decided to get a copy of it while I was in England, and you can see it has the pictures with it, and I just love the meaning behind the poems, because some of them are really dark, but then some of them have more of like a hopeful note. I don't know, I really enjoy his poetry, so I just decided to get myself a little copy of it while I was away. The next book that I got is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I got this at the Harry Potter Experience, which is the Warner Brothers studio tour, so I got this copy because it like says on it, I do already own this book, but I got this one because it says on it that you bought it there, which I thought was cool, so I kind of just got it as a souvenir, and I do really like this cover. It was really cool walking around the studio and seeing like all the sets from the movies. It was just really surreal, and you felt like you were like in Hogwarts. It was really awesome. Actually, Pole and Bananas Books, she was in England at the same time as me, and she went to the studio tour and she did a whole video about it, so I'll link it down below if you want to go and check that out. I do actually have in my little England montage, I do have some clips from in there, so if you want to check that out as well, it'll be linked down below. The next book that I got is one of the ones that I'm definitely most excited about, and that is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I do already own this book, but I only have it in a copy that has Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass in the same one, so I am excited that I have this one separately, and I just love this edition of it. I love the cover, and it says Curiouser and Curiouser on the back, but my favorite part is under the dust jacket. You can see that it's just so pretty. It has like Alice, and that's an actual picture from in the book, and there's the cards going all around it, and then we have the white rabbit on the back, and then it has the all the cards on the end papers, and it's just such a lovely copy of it. It has like all along the book, it has little It has like the teacup and the heart and spades and clovers, all those card suit things along it. I just really like this copy, and I wanted to get a copy of Alice in Wonderland while I was away because it was written in England and it is 150 years this year. We actually, when we went on a tour of Oxford, I guess you can't see it, but there's a tree there that Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland at, which was super cool. And in the dining hall and in All Saints Church, there's like, on the stained glass windows, there's a bunch of Alice in Wonderland characters there, and there's a picture of Alice Little. But yeah, I'm just really excited to have this copy of this book. Next two books that I got at Shakespeare Company, which is the bookstore in Paris. So when we went to Paris for a day, we decided to go to this bookstore because I had seen it. It's pretty famous. I had seen it on Tumblr, and you see it all the time. But it was really cool. There's so many books. They have like rare books and stuff, and they also have a cat there, which was awesome. So I was kind of in a rush there, so I just kind of picked random books. So the first book that I got is Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. This is one of my favorite books. I really love it, and I've always wanted this edition of it, so I just decided to get it while I was away, and it's just such a beautiful edition. It's the Puffin and Bloom edition, and it's done by Rifle Paper Company, and you have like the lovely end papers. And when you go to Shakespeare Company, actually, they give you a little stamp that says where you bought it, which I thought was really cool. So I'm definitely going to be displaying this book on my shelf because it is beautiful. And then the other book that I got there is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I haven't read this book before. I liked this edition. I thought it was pretty, so I just decided to get it. I know that I do want to read it, and this one also has the stamp in it. So yeah, this I just randomly picked up. The next book is Night Owls by Jen Bennett. I'm actually currently reading this right now, but this is one of the only YA books that I got. Most of the books that I got I have already read, and I just got them for like souvenirs sake to display on my shelves and stuff. But this one I haven't read yet, and I haven't heard anything about it really, but I was really intrigued by the cover. I don't know too much about it, but I liked the cover and it was there, so I decided to get it. And then when I looked on Goodreads, it has really good reviews. It doesn't have that many, but all the ones that I've seen have been really good, so I'm enjoying it so far. I'm like 30 pages in though, so we'll see. The next book that I got is A Song for Ella Gray by David Almond. This actually isn't out in the States or in Canada yet, but my sister had picked this one up and she was about, I think, like 3/4 of the way through it, and she didn't like it, so she decided to give it to me, so now I have it. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. She just said it was really weird, so I don't know, maybe it'll be good weird. And the last book that I got is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. I have always wanted to read this book. Morgan Matson is one of my favorite authors, and this is the only book of hers that I haven't read before, but I really love this cover, and I'd never seen it before, but I thought it was a really cool edition, so I decided to pick it up. So moving on to souvenirs, the first souvenir that I got is this little bookmark here. I got this from the Globe Theatre, and it says, "Oh, put me in thy books," and it's actually a quote from Taming of the Shrew, so I actually think it's kind of funny. But yeah, it's just a little flimsy paper bookmark, but I enjoy it. And then at Shakespeare's Birthplace, I got these little postcards right here, and they all have pictures from the first folio on it. So the first one that I got is A Midsummer Night's Dream, and this one's my favorite because I love A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I really like the quote on it. It says, "This is the silliest stuff that e'er I heard." And I just think it's so funny because it's a funny play. But anyways, then I got one from As You Like It because I saw it while I was there, so I figured I should get one, and I also really love this quote. I love that play. Then I got Hamlet, the To Be or Not to Be speech, because obviously. Then I got Romeo and Juliet. I'm not sure which speech this was. I like the picture of this one though. I think it's the speech where they die, so that's morbid. So yeah, I got those, and I thought they were really fun, and yeah, I just enjoy them. Then I got a couple of keychains. I actually collect keychains. Like whenever anyone goes anywhere, I ask them to get me a keychain. So I decided to get myself some for the first time. So I got this one, which just has the little telephone box. It has a little heart with the Union Jack, and it has a bus and Big Ben on it. So I like that. And then from Paris, I got the traditional little Paris Eiffel Tower keychain. And then the second to last Shakespeare thing that I have to show you, I got this little bust of Shakespeare. I got this at the Globe Theatre, and I just thought, why not? If Shakespeare busts are fun, I could just have him sit on my shelf, sit over my desk, and just inspire me to be awesome. So yeah, I got this because I'm a nerd. And then the last Shakespeare thing that I got, I'm getting into my mugs now. I love mugs. I also collect mugs. So I got a few mugs, and I got this one right here, which has just Shakespeare on it, and it has all of his plays and all of the characters from all of his plays. So it has Shakespeare at the beginning, and then it goes like Macbeth, As You Like It, Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream. I think they're in chronological order, but I'm not positive. But yeah, it has all of the main characters from each of the plays, and I just really, really love this mug. So I don't think I'm going to use it as a drinking mug. I think I'm just going to display it, but I'm not positive yet. Then I got this little Paris mug, so it obviously just has the Eiffel Tower on it, and I like the silver and gold on it, so yeah, I wanted a mug from Paris, and I thought this one was fun. Then from Madame Tussauds, I got this London mug right here. I wish I had gotten another London mug, but I'm just gonna ask my sister to pick me up the one, like the Starbucks one, but anyways, I like how this one has like all the monuments on it, and all like the things that London is known for, and I just thought it was a nice, big, solid mug. And then the last souvenir type thing I got is another mug, and this is from the M&M store in London, and it's obviously the brown M&M. I had a really hard time choosing which color I wanted. I don't remember which one I was between. I think it was the green one in this one, but I just love how she's just throwing shade at everyone, and this mug is huge, so it's gonna be lovely for my morning coffee. Now getting into the clothing that I got, the first clothing item that I got is this sweater right here. It's just a hoodie, and it's obviously from Oxford University. I loved Oxford when I went. I thought it was such a pretty campus, and just all the history behind it and all the writers that had went there. It was just my nerdy dreams come true. So I decided to get this sweater because I loved it so much, and now I'm in love with Oxford, so why not have a sweater to wear that says it on it? Then I got this shirt right here. It's from H&M, and it's just nice and flowy and stuff, and it has like mesh on the sleeves. I don't know, I like it. I really need new clothes because I've lost a lot of weight the past few months, and nothing of my fall clothes is gonna fit me anymore, so that's why I didn't get too many books. I wanted to spend more money on clothes, but also because I didn't want my suitcase to weigh 1,000,000 pounds. But yeah, I got this, which is fun, and yeah. Then I got this sweater right here, which is it's just so my style. It's just like gray and heathered, and then it has the lace on the bottom. The lace on the bottom of sweaters is like my favorite trend ever. Just really love it, and I know I'm going to be wearing this a lot. This is from a store called Next. I hadn't heard of it, but yeah. Then from Forever 21, I got this sweater right here. It's just striped, and it's pretty heavy. It's a heavy knit sweater, but it has on the bottom, it has like this fringe, which I thought was really different and really cool. I got this right here. This just is obviously a souvenir type sweater. It's just a pullover, and it says London, England on it. I just thought it was super cozy, and it would be very nice when I go to class on lazy days during the fall. Then I got this sweater here, which is just maroon, which is like my absolute favorite color right now. Basically everything that I own right now is this color, but this is just kind of a thin sweater. It's pretty basic, but I really liked it. Like I said, I like the color, and this is from Primark, so it was £6, so you can't beat that. Then also from Primark, I got this shirt right here, which is just, it looks like it's cropped, but it's actually not too cropped. I wear it with like high-waisted jeans, but it's just this maroon shirt that has like scalloped edges with little flowers on the side of it. It has it on the bottom too, and I really enjoy it. Then also from Primark, I got this shirt right here, which is a Harry Potter shirt. I love it. I love the color. I love the fabric of it, and I love the quote, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." And it was much cheaper than the ones that you can get at the Harry Potter tour, and I like it more, so I'm excited. And then also from Primark, I got these flats right here. These are also very my style. I like bows. I have like a really girly style kind of, but it's also not girly at all. I don't know. But yeah, I really like these. I don't have a pair of black flats, and these were cheap, so I decided to get them. The last two items actually aren't from England, but I just decided to throw them in here because I had just gotten them and I'm excited about them. So the first one that I got is this sweater right here with the lace on the side. It's the maroon color again. This is absolutely my style too. I just love it. I like adore this sweater. I like the v-neck on it. It's from Aeropostale. I work at Aeropostale, so I always wear Aeropostale. 99% of the time what I'm wearing is Aeropostale. This just so happens to not be, but most of the time it is. So yeah, I really, really love this sweater. And then last thing is also from Aeropostale, and that is this cardigan right here. It's just got the nice, like, I don't know what you call that pattern. It's not really tribal, but I really like it. It's like neutral colors, so it'll match with a lot. And I like how it's just straight at the front, because most cardigans like this are drapey, and I don't really like that a lot. I like it, but I don't love it. So yeah, I do really love this cardigan. I think it's super cute, and I'm going to be wearing it a lot. So those are all of the things that I got on my trip to England. I hope this video isn't too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!